I've seen a lot of really good movies over the past month and a half, which is to be expected when you're going through a book called The Great Movies. But this might have been the coolest movie I've seen so far. Just finished Bonnie and Clyde, which just stellar cast. Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty, or is it Beatty? I don't think I ever knew. Warren and Faye, just fantastic. Gene Hackman in one of his early roles is also brilliant. And just when I thought I couldn't get any better, out comes Gene Wilder, just stealing the movie for two short scenes, then he's gone. But this movie was just a total blast to sit through. I was telling Cody that it felt like Fast and the Furious, but 40 years before and better. Just the car chases and gunfights, and it really gets your juices flowing. And then there's these smaller, more subtle moments of character building with Bonnie and Clyde and their relationship and his insecurities and faults and hers. And it just blends this action adventure with romance and drama so well. Just start to finish, an intriguing, fantastic movie. Just a blast to watch. Totally enjoyed it. Definitely going to watch this one again. And I highly recommend it to anyone who thinks that Fast and the Furious is the greatest thing ever. Because this did it way sooner. The only problem with this is there's not going to be two Bonnie, two Clyde. Or the Bonnie and the Clyde Iowa Drift. Or I'm not going to keep going with that joke because it's not that good, but it makes me laugh inside. Anywho, yeah, no, seriously, see this movie. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful movie. Not much else to say about it. Just if you haven't seen it, he's Bonnie. No, she's Bonnie. I am tired. She's Bonnie Parker. He's Clyde Barrow. They rob banks. Just see it. Tomorrow I'm looking at Monday Night Raw because it's Tuesday, and that's what I do on Tuesdays. Saturdays and Sundays, though, I take suggestions. So suggest a movie in the comments below because I'm running out of suggestions from my friends. Also, like, share, and subscribe. Do the fun social media jazz, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. Bye. On a more serious note, I'm filming this. It's Thursday evening. Found out just a few hours ago that Dave Mirra passed away. Now, I know you're not expecting to hear his name in a movie and wrestling review thing, but he was an important figure in my life growing up. I grew up through the 90s and early 2000s, so I grew up in the extreme sports era, and the X Games used to be my favorite thing. And I loved watching Dave Mirra. I thought he was just the best. Played his video games and watched him every summer on the X Games, and he wasn't quite like Tony Hawk level with everybody, but I felt drawn to him because growing up, my dad sold bicycles. He doesn't do that anymore. He hasn't done that since the 90s, but growing up, Dad owned a bicycle shop, so this guy was really good at bicycles. So I felt more drawn to him because it made me feel closer to my dad, if that makes sense. And it's still early, but the word I heard is that it was an apparent suicide, which it's a touchy thing for me too. Having suffered through depression and contemplating it myself, it hurts and it sucks, and it's one of those things that it sucks to see people you idolized as a child fall prey to the same things that challenge you through your own life. And it's I don't know why it hit me so much, because he's not a person. Mirra is not a guy that I've thought about a lot lately. I think he started driving rally cars, and that's the last I saw of him was watching a race or two. But just seeing that, just hit me right in the chest this afternoon, because it was, you know, I grew up with a guy, not physically, I mean, I grew up watching the guy, and I didn't realize like how young he was. I always thought he was way older than that. He's 41, and it's just, if anyone, don't do that. You know, don't, there are ways out. Depression sucks. And I don't want to say I know what was going on in Dave's life, because I don't. And I don't know what he was going through, but from what I went through, depression sucks. It's the worst. It's a dark hole that you don't think you can get out of, but you can get out of it. And suicide is not a way out of it. It's just, it sucks. Second time this year, we're talking about famous people whose lives and careers have come to an end. It's a good start to 2016. So yeah, this is for you, Dave. You're good at what you did, man, and we're gonna miss you.